I've been a tent designer for 20 years, and I invented one that I ended up getting distributed as a child's toy to people like Toys R Us and Walmart and Target, and it was a very successful product. But then I realized it could be used for malaria, because tents, bed tents, are the most effective tool against malaria. Bed tents break the transmission cycle of malaria by preventing the infected mosquito from biting new people. My design has 14 advantages over the current design. It's so much more user-friendly. Malaria targets the very young people from age 0 to 5 years old and pregnant mothers. The World Health Organization in 2010 estimated that there are 200 million cases of malaria, and every year between 1 and 1.2 million people die from malaria. Malaria is also a major problem for the economic development of a country. In Africa, for example, 40% of the nation's healthcare budget is spent fighting malaria. Billions of dollars is given to fight malaria. Western donors, just those in the West, donated $11.5 billion each year from 2010 through 2013. Celebrities all around the world have joined in fighting against malaria. Of course, you have the presidents, Clinton and President Bush, you have Bono, you have American Idol, the National Basketball Association, the World Soccer teams. All of these people, 13 or 14 different foundations, the Gates Foundation, they're all trying to fight malaria. An astonishing 300,000 bed nets were handed out per day during the year of 2010. The number of bed nets that they're handing out every year has been going up. And they're very proud about that. They consider that a success if the number of bed nets that they're distributing every year is going higher and higher. The problem is that the number of nets distributed does not necessarily mean the number of nets used. In fact, one estimate says that for every child saved, it takes 187 of these bed nets. Another estimate says it takes over 340 per individual saved life. Why is this going on? There's something that's not right. The answer is that the design of the bed nets they're using right now is a terrible design. People can't use it conveniently. They don't understand it when they get it. They find it really inconvenient to use once they've received it. They use it for about 1 or 2 days, and then, believe it or not, many of them turn it into fishing nets or curtains or tablecloths. They're not going to save any lives of babies and pregnant mothers if they're not using the nets to sleep under. The World Health Organization already has got over 650 articles about malaria, and a lot of them talk about needing a new bed net design, but there hasn't been a new design even till today. They keep handing out more nets every year, and they consider that a success, because the way they consider success is the number of nets distributed, not the number of lives saved. My design has 14 advantages over the current design. It's so much more user-friendly. We're confident that people will use these structures when they're sleeping at night and protect their children and the pregnant mother. I've teamed up with the world's #2 supplier of insecticide-treated bed nets, and we're going to distribute these products into 2 different countries. That's why I'm raising these funds. We want to distribute 10,000 bed tents of my own design into malaria-infested cities in Africa. What we'll do with our results is we will take our findings to these big foundations, the ones who donate billions of dollars a year and who give away millions of bed nets every year, and we'll show them that my structure is a better structure. And if we raise more than our target that we've set here, that'll allow us to buy even more bed tents and distribute it to even more cities and more countries.